New Year's resolutions are BS. What do you mean they're BS? I'll tell you what that means. And that's only for me. That's not for everyone. Last year, at exactly this time, I was in the best shape I've ever been in my whole life. When I took that step, I decided to do a transformation for 2 months. And I went all the way, 100%, just like I was gonna compete. I wanted to see what I could look like by the end of the year. And I did it. It was amazing. I was able to do muscle ups, which is something I've always wanted to do and had never really been able to. Taking that step made me realize that I could actually achieve what I set out to do. It wasn't really about getting the look. It was about proving to myself that I could stay consistent enough and go hard enough to achieve these hard things that are really not easy. The problem is, after I got there, the way down was just as high as going up. Like a roller coaster. I've done that many times in my life. I've done that with video games, fitness many times, music. And then I started to drift into unhealthy habits again, into not caring about my body. But then I looked so good that my body was still looking good, but not sleeping properly, doing the opposite really of what I had set out to do. I achieved that goal and now I had nothing else to achieve. And I knew that if I fell back, I can always do it again, even though it was really hard. I got to a point where I didn't really care and I felt like I was invincible. And that's when I got injured. And I injured my knee. I had 2 partial tears in my knee. And what happened next was I took a trip to Brazil and I felt defeated. I felt like I wasn't looking good. I wasn't doing anything. I couldn't move properly. And I'm a very active person, so I really wanted to surf. I really wanted to do these things when I went back home. Well, there was another shift. I produced my album. I made a leap of faith. And I went all in into producing something that I hadn't done in a long time. I had singles out, but I never really produced an album. Everything that happened to me in Brazil was amazing. The trips, being with people, producing my album, playing a festival, everything was great. And then I got back home to Australia and I got hired by a charity that I had been a volunteer for 6 years called The Sound Life, that does music and yoga and meditation for hospitals, disability centers, you name it. And now I'm the music program manager. So I don't want to let these guys down. I've always worked for myself. Now I'm doing my gigs. I'm doing the music program manager role and I'm releasing my album. And then I see the pattern. I start to burn out again. I do way too much again. And then I start looking back into my life and I think about all the times where I play video games for like 10, 12 hours nonstop. Or where I'll go surfing and then I surf for 5 hours, 6 hours. And I'm feeling horrible at the end. It's something really good, but then it starts to feel awful. And all the other times where I had great ideas and I'm like, I'm gonna do this. And then I go full on and I just do them like crazy. And then I hit a wall. And I achieve these things. There's many places where I actually get there. I get there. But then there is a wall because I can't go any further. So I'm not saying people can't do that. I'm just saying that I realized that I couldn't do it. So now this year, my New Year's resolution is I want to be consistent. I want to be the boring, consistent one. I had a great chat to a friend of mine who was telling me that he was looking at research that showed people that go into the gym and go in for 20 to 30 minutes, take it easy, usually stay longer and have better results than people that go all in. 100%, let's kill it. Because not everyone is built that way. And that's okay, that's okay. And I'm not really saying New Year's resolutions are bad. I'm just saying, for me, I'm tired of going up and then coming down. What I really want to do now is be consistent. And I think in order to do that, you sort of have to be okay with having a boring consistency, which is something that I actually look forward to nowadays. I used to look forward to the motivational speech, to achieving that higher goal, you know, that thing that's really impossible to get. And now I just want to look forward to every single day doing something that's good for me. I just want to be the boring, consistent one and see where that takes me. I know most people get motivated by, let's go all in, let's become a millionaire, let's become famous. This year, I'm just looking to show up consistently. And that actually makes me think of a song that I have in my album, Blessed, which is called Hakuna Matata. Because that's where I want to live. I don't want to be worrying about achieving these crazy things. I want to have a life where I'm cruising, where the problems are there, but they're not worrying me that much, where it's not costing my peace of mind. And if I can go somewhere and achieve things and be at peace with myself and others, man, I've done my job. I'm happy. So for 2026, my New Year's resolution is just show up little by little and see where it takes you.
That's all I have to say, my brother Phil. I ain't worrying anymore. It's all gone in the past, my brother. A little Hakuna Matata for all of us. All I have to say